Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Wainsider, where we dig deep into the moments that shake the WWE Universe to its core. Tonight, we unravel the shocking news that broke just minutes ago. Triple H has reportedly fired Gunther for a brutal assault on Pat McAfee during Raw, a moment that's left fans reeling and the Bloodline's legacy teetering on the edge. This isn't just a firing, it's a story of power, betrayal, and the unraveling of a dynasty, steeped in the raw emotions of a family under pressure. The Bloodline saga has been the backbone of WWE for years, a tale of dominance forged by Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. His reign was a fortress, built on the loyalty of Jey and Jimmy Uso, the enforcer Solo Sikoa, and the cunning of Paul Heyman. But beneath the surface, there were cracks, silent resentments, egos bruised by Roman's spotlight, and the weight of carrying a family's legacy. Gunther, the ring general, entered this narrative as an outsider, a force whose own hunger for dominance clashed with the Bloodline's empire. Gunther's rise in WWE was meteoric, his Intercontinental Championship reign a masterclass in brutality and precision. His Austrian stoicism and in-ring mastery made him a fan favorite, but also a threat to any faction, including the Bloodline. The tension between him and Roman's crew simmered, a clash of titans waiting to erupt. Backstage, whispers hinted at mutual respect but also unease. Gunther's ambition was a mirror to Roman's, and neither liked what they saw. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Roman's leadership demanded loyalty, but it came at a cost. Jey Uso, once the heart of the Bloodline, began carving his own path, his YEET movement a rebellion against the tribal chief's shadow. Jimmy, loyal to Solo's new vision, felt sidelined, his resentment growing in silence. Solo, the enforcer turned leader, saw Gunther as a rival to his own rising power. The family's unity, once their strength, was fraying under the pressure of their own ambitions. Paul Heyman, the wise man, had always been the glue holding the Bloodline together. His health struggles in recent months, a reported heart scare, had left him vulnerable, his influence waning. The locker room buzzed with rumors that Heyman's absence allowed Solo's faction to grow bolder, their actions less restrained. Gunther, never one to align with any group, watched from the sidelines, his own agenda clear, to dominate, no matter the cost. The Raw after WrestleMania 41 was electric, the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas buzzing with post-Mania energy. Gunther, fresh off a devastating World Heavyweight title loss to Jey Uso, was visibly unhinged. The crowd's chants of, "You tapped out," stung, a wound to his pride. His match that night was a showcase of fury, but the real storm was brewing at ringside, where Pat McAfee and Michael Cole called the action. McAfee, known for his brash commentary, had been a thorn in Gunther's side, his jabs cutting deep. Cole, the veteran voice of WWE, had also criticized Gunther's post-Mania demeanor, fueling the ring general's rage. Backstage, the tension was palpable, superstars sensed Gunther's volatility, but no one predicted the chaos that would unfold. The Bloodline, watching from afar, saw an opportunity in the brewing storm. The pressure on Gunther wasn't just professional. Insiders whispered of his own health struggles, a nagging neck injury from years of chops and suplexes. The loss to Jey, a Bloodline member, felt personal, a reminder that the Anoa'i family's shadow loomed large. Gunther's pride, his defining trait, pushed him to the edge, setting the stage for a moment that would change everything. The attack came like a bolt from the blue, a shocking climax that stunned the WWE Universe. Midway through Raw, Gunther stormed the commentary desk, shoving Michael Cole with a force that sent him sprawling. Before anyone could react, he locked Pat McAfee in a sleeper hold, choking him until his face reddened, his body slumping to the floor. The crowd roared in disbelief as officials, led by Adam Pearce, rushed to intervene. https://isostech.info/60032/ closing opening bracket opening https://www.way.com/videos/gunther-attacks-pat-macafee-raw-highlights-april-2025 Backstage, chaos erupted. Triple H, usually composed, was livid, his face a mask of fury as he confronted Gunther. The decision was swift and brutal. Gunther was fired, a move confirmed just minutes ago. The news sent shockwaves through the locker room, with superstars like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch whispering about the unprecedented fallout. Triple H's reaction wasn't just about discipline, it was personal, a defense of the WWE family. https://isostech.info/60032/ closing square bracket opening parenthesis https://isostech.info/59664/ closing parenthesis. The Bloodline's role in the incident was murky, fueling scandal. Rumors swirled that Solo Sikoa had goaded Gunther, planting seeds of rage to destabilize a rival. Posts on X speculated that the new Bloodline saw McAfee's commentary as a threat to their narrative, using Gunther as a weapon. The betrayal wasn't just Gunther's, it was a calculated move by a faction desperate to maintain control. Roman Reigns, absent from Raw but watching from afar, felt the weight of his family's actions. His silence spoke volumes, a mix of guilt and frustration. Jey Uso, now a champion, was torn, his victory over Gunther was tainted by the attack, his loyalty to family clashing with his disgust at their tactics. Jimmy, aligned with Solo, saw the firing as a victory, but at what cost to their legacy? The locker room was a powder keg. Superstars like Kevin Owens, a friend of McAfee, vowed retribution, their promos laced with anger. Becky Lynch, usually reserved, spoke of the disrespect shown to the commentary team, a vital part of WWE's soul. The backstage dynamics were raw, with alliances shifting as superstars questioned who could be trusted in this new era of chaos. McAfee broke his silence on his show, his voice hoarse as he recounted the attack. "I thought I was done," he said, admitting he lost consciousness. His defiance was clear. "You think choking me out will stop me? You're wrong." His words resonated, a rallying cry for fans who felt betrayed by the violence. The WWE Universe flooded X with #ProtectPat, their anger matched by their support. https://wrestling-patrex-silence-after-by-Gunther-after-wrestlemania/closing parenthesis. The scandal grew uglier as reports surfaced that WWE had ignored warning signs about Gunther's volatility. A former employee claimed Triple H had been warned about escalating tensions but prioritized the post-Mania buzz. Lawsuits loomed, with McAfee's team reportedly considering action. The controversy painted WWE as a machine willing to risk its own for drama, a betrayal of trust that stung fans. https://isostech.info/60032/ closing parenthesis. The Bloodline's legacy was at a breaking point. Roman's absence left Solo's faction unchecked, their actions a dark reflection of the power they once wielded. Jey's rise as champion was a beacon, but his family's betrayal of WWE's values threatened to overshadow it. The Anoa'i family's pride, once their strength, was now a chain dragging them into chaos. Triple H's decision to fire Gunther was a line in the sand, a message that no one was above the company. But whispers suggested it was temporary, a storyline to rebuild Gunther's heat. Fans debated on X, some praising Triple H's resolve, others decrying the loss of a talent like Gunther. The uncertainty fueled the drama, a testament to wrestling's ability to blur reality and fiction. https://www.sportskeeda.com/way/3-consequences-gunther-face-taking-michael-cole-pat-McAfee-way-raw closing parenthesis opening square bracket opening parenthesis https://www.sportskeeda.com/way/triple-h-get-involved-fire-major-star-actions-brock-lesnar-return-4-ways-can-punish-gunther-action-brock-punish. The emotional aftermath was raw. Gunther, now exiled, was said to be grappling with his actions, his pride warring with regret. Friends close to him spoke of a man who felt cornered, pushed by the Bloodline's shadow and his own ambition. His health concerns, once a whisper, now loomed large, with insiders fearing the neck injury could sideline him for good. Roman's family felt the fallout. His mother, Patricia, reached out to Jey and Jimmy, pleading for unity, but the rift was too deep. The Anoa'i matriarchs mourned the erosion of their legacy, their pride in the Bloodline now tinged with sorrow. The family breakdown was a quiet tragedy, a reminder that power comes at a cost. McAfee's recovery became a rallying point. His return to commentary, though uncertain, was awaited with bated breath. Fans shared clips of his fiery promos, his humor, his heart, seeing him as a victim of a larger war. His defiance inspired, a reminder that the WWE Universe could stand against betrayal, even from within. The Bloodline's future hung in the balance. Solo's faction, emboldened by Gunther's firing, pushed forward, but their actions alienated even their staunchest supporters. Jay's path as a solo star offered hope, but the family's unity was a ghost, haunted by resentment and betrayal. Roman's return, rumored for Backlash, was now a necessity to reclaim their legacy. The WWE Universe mourned the ideals the Bloodline once stood for: family, strength, loyalty. Gunther's attack, egged on by Solo's crew, was a betrayal not just of McAfee but of the trust fans placed in their heroes. The chants for Jay, the boos for Jimmy, the silence for Roman, they were a chorus of a fractured dynasty. Triple H faced his own reckoning. His decision to fire Gunther was a gamble, one that could redefine WWE's moral compass or deepen its divides. Backstage, he confided in Stephanie McMahon about the weight of leadership, the pain of disciplining a star he respected. The game was changing, and he was at its heart, navigating a storm of his own making. As we reflect on this moment, we see the Bloodline not just as a faction, but as a family torn by power, pressure, and silent resentment. Gunther's firing, sparked by his attack on McAfee, is a wound that exposes the cost of betrayal. The WWE Universe stands at a crossroads, where trust is fragile, and blood, whether family or the bond with fans, defines the fight. Let this story remind us that power can blind, loyalty can break, and legacy is earned through sacrifice, not destruction. The Bloodline saga continues, but its heart lies in the trust we rebuild together.